5 buttons down the front. That's the inside camera. The camera underneath is pointing out the front of the vehicle. And around the side here, at the bottom there's a power button, and the top is where the power cable goes in. And at the top here is where the SD card slots in. Make sure when you plug the SD card in, it's always pointing away from you. The graphics are pointing away from you. Normal operation, how you will run the systems in your cars. So initially the road keeper is turned off. They're normally connected to a switched ignition voltage in the car. So when the car is off, the road keeper is off. So you get to the car, get your guest's SD card. Remember to point the logo away from you. Put the card in the top, squeeze it into the clicks, and it will stay in. And then turn the car on or plug in the power. The system will now boot up. You'll see the road keeper screen come up and then the main menu. And the system is set for automatic mode. So when it boots up and there's a SD card plugged in already, the system will automatically start recording without you touching a thing. You'll see at the top of the screen there, that little red flashing circle, that means the system's recording. And the record light is the record button, also has a light on it flashing to show the system's recording. So system's recording, ready to go. Whiz out on track, do your few laps, chit chat away. When you come back into the pits again, you don't need to touch any buttons. Turn the ignition off in the car and the system will turn off as well. I'm going to do the same here. I'll unplug power so the system will turn off. I'm unplugging while it's recording. The system turns off. Once the system's off, it's not recording, and it's safe to remove the SD card. Take the SD card, put it back in the adapter and give it back to your guest. One really important thing to remember when using the road keeper is not to remove the SD card when the system is recording. That will damage the video files on the card. So make sure the system is powered down and not recording before you take the SD card out. So the system will power down when you turn the ignition off in your car. If the system is still on, just pop the power cable out, turn the system off before removing the SD card. If you get into your vehicle and see that the system is already on, firstly check to see if there is an SD card in the slot in the top. There shouldn't be. Last instructor should have taken that out. So with the system on, you'll think, okay,